Hi, welcome back to Blanchy Talks Watches. Today for review we have the TC-9 1970 Bronze Diver Watch. This is the Ultimate Edition. This watch has a 45mm width, but only 48mm lug to lug. The solid bronze case is unique to TC-9. It starts off with a more reddish hue, almost like a rose gold or pink. They use a unique composition for their bronze, so it's not just an off-the-shelf case that you could buy anywhere. The crystal is flat sapphire, and it has anti-reflective coating on both sides of the crystal. The water resistance on this watch is 1,000 feet or 300 meters, so this is a proper dive watch. The movement is the Seiko NH35A, which is a very popular movement for micro brand watches. Stainless steel caseback, with the engraving there, the logo, the TC-9, which stands for Tropical Cyclone 9 Storm Warning. So you can see here some patina forming that's natural on a bronze case. See a little bit up here. There are 5 colorways available in this model. I'll put pictures in now so you can see them, and they are still available on the TC-9 website, which I've linked in the description below. The strap is a Horween leather in green on this model. It's a subtle green. It's aged nicely, as I've been wearing it since last summer. There's different strap colours depending on what colour dial you go for. I bought this watch from Kickstarter back in the summer of 2020. With it, I got the watch, this nice travel case, which is embossed TC9watches.com. It's a 2-watch travel case, which also came with a free silicone strap in green. The silicone strap has quick release spring bars as well, which is a nice touch. Unfortunately, the buckle is stainless, which doesn't match the watch. As this is the Kickstarter edition of the watch, the buckle is a bronze coated PVD buckle, which they've changed to a solid bronze buckle for the current retail version. The face on this is a lovely flat green. You can see there is very little reflection on the dial, which is nice. Obviously you can catch the ring light, but anything will, but under normal circumstances it's very legible. It's nice with the nice wide hands and clear indices. The bezel is unidirectional. It's quite easy to turn, but not too easy. And it is 120 click. Now we'll see how it wears. So again, for reference, my wrist is 7¼ inches. So you can see that the colour change on the Horween leather strap as you flex it gets the stress colour, but where it kind of fades out again, which is a nice touch. Now, here we go. So this is a turtle style case, which is named after the shape here and the crown guards. As you can see, for a 45mm watch, it wears quite well on my 7¼ inch wrist. That's thanks to the quite small 48mm lug to lug distance. It's a very comfortable watch. The side profile there, it's not too thick. It sits well. You can see it's slightly raised up off your wrist here. You can see the stainless steel case back, so that helps to stop any discoloration of your wrist, which does happen with bronze watches. Your wrist still can go slightly green on occasion, from the sweat on your arm reacting with the bronze case. I notice at the odd time just down here or kind of just back here. On particularly hot days, if the watch is pushed up against your arm like that, very slight though, and it's not an issue. It wipes straight off. It's a very comfortable watch. There is a decent heft to it, but it's not too heavy. I just think it's very nice. I love the turtle style of case. Now, as for the patina, I'm not a fan of forced patina, so I leave my bronze watches do it naturally. So as I mentioned before, you can see the green patina coming through on the back of the watch. So I don't normally let this build up, and you can kind of see I've scratched it away up here. So what patina is basically is a discoloration of the watch. So you can see the areas that are going to be rubbing, so the edge of the bezel, the edges of the crown are brighter, the more reddish pink bronze that I mentioned earlier, which is unique to TC-9. Whereas then you can see the areas that aren't rubbing, which have faded to a much darker colour. What I love about bronze is each watch is absolutely unique to the owner. So the pattern of the patina is completely yours, and it can change day to day depending on your wear. You can see a great example here of the edge of the crown guard. You can see it's quite pink still, and the sharp edges, well, not sharp, but the straight edges of the case are brighter. Now, some people don't like bronze watches because they patina, but I think it just has a certain charm to it, and it really makes it your watch. Even if someone has the same watch as you, it's never going to be exactly the same. On the flip side of that, if you're someone who likes to keep their watches absolutely pristine, bronze mightn't be for you, but I think it's definitely worth trying for anyone. It's beautiful seeing how it reacts to the nature around you and becomes truly a one-of-a-kind piece. There is a few tips if you want to strip it back to bare bronze and get it nice and shiny. Some unusual tips: I've heard soaking it in ketchup, any bronze watch in ketchup, for a few minutes to a couple hours, then rinsing it off will bring it back to its former glory. But I've never tried it myself. As I said, I like the patina, so I let it build up. One thing about bronze cases, they are softer than stainless steel, so that it may lead to scratches, but you do need to give it a good whack. You can see a small scratch down here, but I hit this quite hard off a hook, coat hook, to do that damage. But again, it adds to the character of the watch. I think it's a dive watch, it's a tool watch, it's something that should be worn, something that shouldn't be babied. The Horween leather strap kind of fits in with that perfectly. The silicone strap is quite nice. It's nice and soft. I'm not a huge fan of silicone straps or rubber straps in general, so I haven't worn it on that too much. What I have been wearing on recently is actually a canvas strap, which kind of just brightens up the watch a bit. But I do like to change my straps quite often to give a new feel to the watch. As you can see there, the aftermarket canvas strap matches the dial quite nicely, and it does brighten it up. Whereas the Horween leather is a more subtle effect. The Horween leather is beautiful though, it's very soft. You see it there. It's hard to make out, but Horween leather USA there. Current retail for this watch is £350, and they are still available on the TC-9 website. As I said before, I'll link it in the description below. I did buy this myself on the Kickstarter, so I haven't been paid to review this. This is in my own personal collection. So overall impressions of the watch, it's very nice. I like how it's aged over the past kind of 9 months, become truly mine. It wears well on different strap options. It's nice to have a watch that you can easily interchange the watches, and it works well on whatever you put it on. It's a very comfortable watch for something that's quite large. It just wears very nicely. I only have two small criticisms. One being this buckle, which I'm glad to see has been sorted in the production model. So this is a PVD buckle, so it doesn't have the patina at the time of purchase. It matched quite nicely, but you can see now there is a difference. So I might look into buying a solid bronze buckle from TC-9. So that's fixed, so that's, you don't have to worry about that if you're buying one yourself. And the other issue is the loom. Now it says it's super loom, but I'll just turn off the camera here, or turn off the light here, and see, can we pick it up? Now obviously it's not the best camera work, but you can see it's not exactly bright. It is a letdown. I would have liked better loom on the website. Pictures do make it look like it has good loom. It's not the end of the world not having great loom, but it is nice to have on a watch. I am a big fan of loom. But all in all, it's a lovely package. From the nice quality travel case to the silicone strap to the Horween leather strap to the watch itself. Very happy with the package. I would recommend this. They do have other models as well. A lot of turtle style cases. They have titanium and stainless steel, and yeah, I think they do quite nice designs. Yeah, I'd be happy to recommend them, and I'm sure I'll be getting another TC-9 in the future for my collection. So thanks very much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. Would you consider getting a bronze watch after watching this? Do you have any bronze watches? What do you think of patina? Do you like the natural look, or would you prefer it to be brand new looking the whole time? So thanks very much. If you liked what you saw, drop a like, comment, subscribe. Every bit of engagement helps. So thanks for taking the time to watch, and I'll see you again.